You're seeing this, you are due for a miracle. What I'm getting is a song came through and a vision, okay, like one after the other. So, first, what came through was the song There Can Be Miracles When You Believe. And just after I kind of heard that in my mind, then what came across was like a shooting star. And what it felt like was like I couldn't see the face. I felt like I was looking up at it. So it's like from the person's perspective, looking up at the star and making a wish, you know, like a desperate one, really asking for help. So, number one, they want you to know they did hear you, they hear everything, okay? But the other thing is they're asking you to hold on because I just feel like whatever it is, whatever you asked for, or better, is coming in for you. Did you write something down? Because they're showing me like writing, but it's like almost like a wish list, I want to say. Maybe you're trying to manifest by writing, that like writing something what is that? There's some method of manifestation, like writing something 3 times in the morning and then 6 times in the evening and then 9 times at night, or vice versa, something like that. That's what I'm seeing. So whatever it is, you have put that out there, and it is going to come to you in some shape or form. You have to be open, okay? Sometimes what we think we want or we need isn't really in our highest good. So, whenever it is that you are trying to manifest something, always make sure to, number one, be open to how the universe wants to send that to you. The other thing is keep in mind that whatever it is needs to be for your highest good. Because you can make requests left and right, but it doesn't mean it's right for you. Okay, which one? Let's use this one to clarify. It's like as they're showing me like a high school kid making a wish. Ow, something is biting me, or it feels like it. So you might really have like a stressor, like something is poking at you constantly, and you're desperate. That was weird. Okay. But what I was going to say was that what they were showing me was like a teenager desperately wanting a relationship, but the person isn't right. The peer, whoever it is that this individual is wishing for, they're not right for you. Like, you don't want to get into a relationship is what's sticking out, but you don't want to get into a relationship with someone who really isn't right for you, okay? Because you might be begging for a chance to date this person or for them to just notice you, but really who they are isn't like it doesn't mesh with you, and it'll just fall apart, and you're asking for more heartache, and they might be sparing you by keeping you from this person. Okay, so sometimes what is that saying? Rejection is protection. Okay, look at it that way. If you're not getting something that you have been trying, or if that you've been consistently asking for and you're still not getting it, it's not because they don't want to give it to you, it's because it's not right for you. Okay? Okay. I was just kind of playing around, and finding solutions came through, and the Lovers. Okay, so I feel like it has to do with a relationship more. That actually came through in another video. Like, I don't really get love readings like that. I don't know. Okay, that one was about healing though, and so I don't know if that applies to you. Let's see. Okay, what can you tell me about this wish or that shooting star? Being you makes us... Okay, see, look, on the bottom. Being you makes you a star. We're talking about shooting star. This says eccentric, unique, visionary, original, inventive, progressive, independent. Oh, the star card. So, the theme, well, not the theme, the scene in the star card is when it's usually a woman that's depicted, is staring up at the stars. And, we talked about that shooting star, so like making a wish. Okay, so what came out was Lyra, the badass soul, divine power, ancient, wise, gifted, lost home, cosmic, war, cat's bird, strong, resilient, no bullshit, spiritually mature, natural leader, and yang, and the violet flame, transmute that damn energy. That might be what's getting in the way. It could be your mindset. And divine power, ancient, wise, gifted. It might be a time where you're coming into your power, but like you're, the magician just popped up in my head. So like a manifester, a master manifester, but you have to get control over the energies around you, so you can discern what is right for you and what isn't. Like your highest good, the highest timelines coming up again. So that could be something you have to work on. Let me see if I can get a little more. Going deeper or getting lost. The moon and the hanged man. Sacrifice and surrender, the 12th house. Pisces, shadow self, karma, suffering, escapism, isolation, hidden truth, secrets, fear, hidden enemies, retreat, and enlightenment. This is the moon and the hanged man. So looking at things from a different perspective, but using your intuition to do so. Did we see enlightenment at the bottom? I don't think that was during this one. I just want to... No, it's still the star. I feel like, because I'm looking at the lotus flower, you're going through a period where you have to discern what is right for you, and your intuition is what is going to help you with that. Because I see like someone like on the precipice of like, okay, I don't want to, like just on the edge. Okay, I don't want to say anything else. It's just they're on the edge, and you feel stuck, I think, because what it is that you've been wishing for isn't coming true. And remember that I did hear, there can be miracles when you believe, but you also have to remember that rejection is protection. So you want to use your intuition. You really want to get in touch with what it is that is right for you, that you want in life. So for example, what I mean by that is a lot of times if you ask someone what it is they're trying to manifest, they're going to go straight for money and say it's the money. Is it really the money though? Or is it freedom? Is it peace that you're looking for? Is it stability that you're looking for? If that's the case, then, I'm going back to the hangman, like looking at it from a different perspective, to really understand what it is that you want, what it is that you need in life. Because, again, you might be saying, well, money is going to solve everything. And of course, we do need money here. But, okay, we do need money, yeah. But ultimately, if you have an understanding of what it is you really want, what is it that money is going to do for you? What does that afford you? So if it's freedom, then it affords you the ability to be able to save some money, and so that you can travel because you want to experience life. If it's that you're looking for stability, you didn't have that in the past, and so that money will afford you to create that solid foundation that you need for you and your family. It's not just money. So keep that in mind, and because then when you shift or you use the different labels, it can help you put things in better perspective, again with the hangman, to really understand what it is that you're working for, because you might manifest, you can put things out there into the universe, but there's also, a little bit of responsibility on ourselves, right? You have to take those actionable steps. So when you have that, the right, I keep seeing label because they're showing me like a label maker and putting it on boxes. When you have the right label in mind, you know exactly where you're going, you know the steps you're going to take. If just saying money doesn't do it, but if you say stability, then you're going to look for a job that is, you know, more stable. It's not like seasonal work. If you can look for something else. I know right now the market is wild, but anyway, if you can look for something more stable, that's what you're going to look for. If it's freedom, then maybe a seasonal job is better because you're looking for something to put money into your pocket and you only need it so that you can go and live life. You can have these different experiences that you're looking for, whether it's traveling or maybe you're like, an avid film watcher and you love being able to take time off and just spend time watching French movies and, British movies and whatever it is, like traveling or going to different theaters. Some, they're showing me like, the old world theaters. Maybe that's what it is that you want. Whatever, you really have to get to the bottom of what it is that like your heart's desire is, okay? That is what's coming through. But of course, remember that you can put the manifestation out there, but you also, because they're showing me steps, so there are also steps that you need to take. But if you have the right perspective, you will know. It'll start coming to you, okay? And with divine power, I just see wisdom. I'll check the book to see what it says, but the wisdom is standing out here. So when you clear your energy, when you really focus with intention, with serious intention, on determining what it is that you're trying to work towards, right? It's your wisdom, your intuition that's going to help you determine what steps to take, determine what the right next moves are. And of course, when you're doing your part, the universe meets you. The universe is going to align like the right opportunities and the right people in your path. Okay, that's really the point of manifesting or learning or following any of those rules of manifestation. It's just being able to get into alignment with those goals that you want to achieve, right? So you do your part, the universe is going to do its part. Remember, so you can put it out, but the how might look different. Okay, I just wanted to say that again. I wanted to read what that divine power was. So let's see, this is Lyra. Okay, your badass soul that's been in the game for a long time. Big soul blockages are dissolving. That's the violet flame. That is helping you dissolve, okay? You're reclaiming your true leadership. You are meant to be a very powerful way shower. Okay. So I think getting deeper, going lost. This experience is going to help you teach others. That's it. I mean, like I said, when you're in alignment, this is saying that blockages are removed, right? You're transmuting, you're removing blockages, or the blockages are being removed from your path. That is what alignment is. And again, if it's for your highest good, the universe is going to clear it. All right. Okay. They showed me a snow plow, like just clearing the road, pushing all that snow away. Anything that's blocking your path is going to be removed when it's for your highest good. Okay? And you are meant to teach people. Not necessarily, like getting on YouTube or anything like that. Well, because I take pauses because as I'm talking, they're sending me pictures, okay? So I see someone, like in preschool, the teacher would be sitting on the chair, and I just see like 4 kids sitting in front of her. And so to me, what that means is it's a small group. So, when I say you're meant to teach people about this, it might mean that, you make videos and, you come on YouTube and you tell people about your experience with manifesting and how you remove blockages and how you used your intuition and your wisdom. Or it could mean just sharing this information with your nearest and dearest, like teaching them how to, not, giving them the basics. Because I see, I see a big book being handed. It's almost like, okay, Legacy wanted to come out. So maybe you are supposed to teach many people. Because I see someone like older hands handing it over to more youthful hands. So maybe, or it could just be an elder handing it over to a younger family member, okay? Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for everyone, but this is also an important learning experience for you. All right, let's see, do we have anything else? Nope. And I'm not getting any visions or songs or anything. So, yeah, I think that is it. So remember that there are miracles. Also remember that rejection is protection. Just because you're putting it out there and the universe, or it feels like the universe isn't answering you, it could either mean that it's not right for you, or it could also mean be open to a different way. The hangman keeps popping out at me, okay? So look at things from a different perspective, because you don't want to miss the clues that the universe is sending you to, all right? Use your wisdom and transmute that energy. If you need to look it up, look up violet flame meditations, and that will help you. But yeah. Okay, that is it. That is all I am getting for this message. So if this resonated, please let me know. And whenever you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.